Hi everyone! By popular request, this week I'm sharing the recipe for steamed pork roll, also called Vietnamese ham. This delicious pork roll is really versatile. It can be enjoyed as a main dish or as an ingredient in many other dishes. The recipe is simple, and making it at home means you can use the freshest and healthiest ingredients. Enjoy the recipe! For this recipe, we need 80-20 ground pork. This is pork that's 80% lean and 20% fat. It's important to use pork with some fat, otherwise the roll will not be juicy. We also need ice water, fish sauce, vegetable oil, sugar, potato starch, ground white pepper, and baking powder. For wrapping the pork rolls, we need banana leaves. The leaves should be cleaned in advance and cut to measure 14 inches by 14 inches. In a small bowl, add the ice water, fish sauce, vegetable oil, sugar, potato starch, and ground white pepper. Mix together and combine all of the ingredients well. Add the ground pork into a stand mixer. Add the last ingredient, the baking powder, and combine. The baking powder is added last so it doesn't get all foamy. Now add the marinade to the pork. Using a flat beater, mix on low speed for 3 to 4 minutes or until all of the ingredients are thoroughly combined. After mixing, it should look like this, a soft dough. Transfer the pork into a large metal pan. Using a large spatula, spread everything out into a thin and even layer. Here's a trick to try. Cover with a large piece of plastic wrap and then use our hands to press and spread the pork into the pan. This is a bit faster and we can keep our hands clean. Place the pan into the freezer and chill for 3 hours. After 3 hours, the pork will be firm and solid, but not completely frozen. Divide the pork in 8 equal pieces and we'll process them in 4 batches. Transfer half of the meat or 4 pieces into a clean bowl. Return the remaining portion back to the freezer until we're ready for it. Transfer 2 sections of the pork into a food processor. Pulse for 10 seconds and then let the food processor rest for 10 seconds so we don't overwork the motor. Continue with several cycles of the pulsing and resting. After about 5 cycles, scrape around the bowl and push the meat into the blade, and then repeat the pulsing. This step takes about 5 minutes depending on the strength of your food processor. Keep in mind we're pulsing the meat instead of letting it process continuously. During the processing, check the meat to make sure it's cold at all times. Keeping the pork chilled during processing is really important. It's what gives the pork roll a firm yet springy texture. Transfer the pork into another bowl. Repeat the same steps with the other half. Now add the first batch back into the bowl. Pulse for 30 seconds to combine everything together. Transfer the processed pork onto a large piece of plastic wrap. Use the plastic wrap to shape the pork into a log. Bounce the roll against the hard work surface, and this will help to remove some of the air bubbles. Smooth out the roll once again and shape it into a log. Let the first roll chill in the refrigerator while we prepare the second one. Repeat the same steps as earlier and make the second roll. Once both are done, chill in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. Start with a piece of plastic wrap on the work surface. Place the first banana leaf down with the veins running vertically. Place the second banana leaf on top with the veins running horizontally. For the third leaf, place the darker green side face up with the veins running vertically. Coat the top leaf with a thin layer of vegetable oil. Remove the plastic wrap and place the roll on the banana leaves. Bring the leaves together at the top and then fold the leaves down so it's snug against the roll. Fold down the one end and then stand up the roll. Cut off the excess banana leaves. And now fold down the banana leaves to cover the end. Flip the roll over and repeat the same steps. Now wrap the roll in plastic wrap. Again, roll it gently and shape it into a log. This next step is optional, tying the roll with some twine. I find that the plastic wrap does a really good job of keeping everything tightly wrapped. Don't tie too tightly and leave some room for the roll to expand during steaming. Fill 1/4 of the steamer basin with water and bring to a rapid boil. Then reduce the heat to low. Add the steamer tray with the 2 pork rolls. Cover and steam for 30 minutes. Once done, remove and allow to cool for 15 to 20 minutes. When it's cool enough to handle, cut off the string and remove the plastic wrap. And there we have it, delicious homemade steamed pork roll. I share more recipe tips and tricks at runawayrice.com, so please stop by to check it out. Hi, I hope you've enjoyed this easy how-to video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post below. For full recipes, check out runawayrice.com. I work on new recipes each week, so please subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. This is Trang wishing you good eating and good health. Thanks for watching.